Hello, one and all to the Dissonance Complex for the second and for the Sinfull Pangea. Here we slowly get to see my sanity lower every single session. I can do whatever I want because it's my channel and not yours. Anyways, after that little intro, we are returning back to the Lane of Sinful, where we had a very eventful day. The last day, Lily was normally uncomfortable and anxious. Olivia is questioning if maybe someone should die. Cassandra, just done with everything like always. And Valerie could be dead right now. We don't know. Due to a cliffhanger. We are actually going to move to the next morning. Everyone kind of wakes up with this feeling of coffee and, freshly, made like pancakes and bacon and a wonderful meal. But we're not going to focus on the others who are waking up for breakfast. We are going to move into Good Boy's room, where there is a wonderful Valerie waking up, I sleeping on your chest to make sure you're not dead. The room is it's as sex dungeon as you can get. In this room, there's a harness that he put up there. There's toys and stuff in the drawers. The bed though is a wonderful silk. There's bags here and there. There's a couple pictures of Lily on the desk. And despite the scenery of the room, Valerie is securely, almost very motherly, wrapped up in the sheets in a very protective manner. And maybe the most surprising thing for Valerie, she's fully dressed. And Good Boy is knocking on the door.
Min?
Good Boy comes in, he's wearing a suit. He brings you a little tray with there's orange juice, water, and coffee. He's made you a stack of pancakes, a little bit of bacon. He has some eggs for and brings it over to you. And just I wasn't sure how much you wanted to eat for breakfast, but I thought after last night you would want some.
Sure.
Yeah. He'll kind of help you sit up a bit, even though you probably don't need it. He just is. And then going to kind of sit on the edge of the bed, but with giving a bit of a snap at him. He'll stand up quickly as he sets down the breakfast in your lap for you to eat.
Thanks.
Would you mind telling me what happened last night? I walked out there to see if you were okay and you were collapsing.
Yeah. I heard whispers in that language that Lily heard. Followed it so I could translate it. And I think I know what we're up against. I figured it out. I did it.
What are we up against?
The four horsemen of the apocalypse. Honestly, it shouldn't be that big a deal.
Your brain is so sexy. Sorry, I'm not supposed to use the word sexy when complimenting women.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure how to respond to that.
Well, I don't know how to talk to women without flirting, so, I guess...
Maybe that would be a good skill to pick up?
That's what I'm trying to do. But are you feeling okay after last night?
I feel great.
See, I wasn't sure if you wanted to go to your room and I wasn't sure if you were, like, dead. Well, you had a pulse, but, you know, sometimes you can have a pulse and still be dead. It's a wonderful medical phenomenon. So I brought you here so I could watch over you at night, but, if you named your fox, I was really protective over your body, so I kind of ended up sleeping in the hallway.
That's a lot of information to process.
Mm.
I am going to, and she just kind of unswaddles herself.
Mm-hmm.
And she picks up the tray and goes, I'm gonna go eat in my room.
Okay. You can also eat in the kitchen if you want to. Or your room.
You know, I'm really not in the mood to have my every movement judged right now. So I'm going to go eat in my room.
Wonderful. And I will just tell your sister that, you said to fuck off, and he walked out.
Better wording, but it'll work. And she just walks off.
Yeah. Yes, who all went to, like, the kitchen table that morning?
Sure, why not?
Cassandra would have.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, so Good Boy comes in there. I'm assuming everyone has, like, kind of got their own food. Unless they were waiting for the servant of Good Boy to serve it once again. He will come in, sit down at the table next to Lily, and just go, by the way, Cassandra, as your sister's, anger translator at this moment, she says, fuck off, she's done with your rules. And then he eats up out of pancakes.
Did she actually say that, buddy, or?
Not in those words.
That was exactly my question, thank you.
Okay.
It was more of, I'm tired of being judged for everything I do, and, kind of hinted at Cassandra. So, same thing.
Okay. We need to work on this. This is putting me off my food.
Anyways, sexy brain Valerie, I mean just Valerie, figured out what you're fighting.
We'll work on that too. What are we fighting?
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Valerie, what's her name again?
Olivia.
Olivia, honey. I know it's hard to keep track of all these different identities, but you can do this.
Anyone
In
who... Go ahead.
That was a Sarah. That was not an Olivia. That was me and my brain only being at 30% right now. 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse is definitely going to prompt a spit take from Olivia, or very nearly.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't just drop that in the middle of the breakfast table.
Yes. So I will say, everyone give me a history check to know more about them. For Olivia, I'll give you a 1 extra dice for your history.
Oh, thanks. That's good, because I only get 1.
We're gonna say
I don't know
3.
if Cassandra should even try.
I'll try.
This is gonna
We'll
be real.
say 4 successes with at least a 4 on the die.
I
So
can get maybe 3.
I can get 1
'Cause that's all I have.
Take it or leave it.
I've got 3 dice for this.
I have 2. I feel like I shouldn't bother.
So for you guys, you need a critical, which is passing with all of your dice.
Okay. And it was what?
You know
4?
what? 1d6 is easy to crit on.
Okay, so it was.
Oh, so close.
What was it I needed to?
On the
Beat.
die, it's a 4, and you needed at least 4
Okay.
successes or a critical success.
I've got a critical.
Okay.
I was 1 off. I have a 5 and a 3.
8, 5, 4.
Okay.
With 3.
Well, that went about as well as expected.
Cassandra's just a little bit, like, miffed about the comment. She didn't spit take, but she's definitely, there was definitely a lean back and a leg cross as she just sipped her tea a little bit more bitchily.
So Lily's the only one
Coffee.
who passed.
Now that the coffee's on the table and not in my mouth, is that a weird sex euphemism for something?
So Lily,
Is that
you would know about the 4 horsemen of
Okay.
war, death, pestilence, and famine. And since you got a critical, I'll be nice and I'll give you the divine magics of each one of them.
Cool.
War has a divine magic called demonic magic called absolute command. He is a politician who's known to be able to almost manipulate policies to his own design.
Okay, that's less kinky.
Mm-hmm. I'm giving you a moment to write that. Pestilence. They are known as the devoured mother, who has the demonic ability called nervous. They are rumored to be able to affect one's nervous system and mind. Famine,
Okay.
better known as the mistress of the hunt,
Okay.
has the demonic magic of desire. It is rumored the more one gives into their desire around them, the more she's able to suck your life energy out of you, causing you to develop hunger. And then lastly, in the one that you will know the least about, death. Demonic form of magic is called life transference. He is considered one of the original necromancers, since he uses and transfers life energy instead of death energy.
Okay.
And that's the history you'd have learned in your classes from your mother.
Well, 3 guesses who Mom's favorite was and who I learned the most about. Your first 2 don't count.
You're welcome to share that information.
I'm gonna save time. Repeats everything I was just told. Because we don't have time for that. Hey.
So we're talking literally here.
Yeah.
That feels like a lot for an audition.
At least we get an audition. You have to wonder how bad the first few attempts went, that this is our starting point.
Yeah. When I say audition, usually if you don't get the part, you just dunk your face into a carton of ice cream and move on with your life. I get the feeling this isn't going to end that way if we don't perform.
You could die.
Yes. That is in fact what I was referring to. Thank you.
I mean,
And when they come out and say it, it's only 8 a.m.
Well, it's a good thing that my friend, Lily, knows healing magic.
Okay.
keep in mind, if you die, I can't fix that. I probably can't fix that. You're gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, if you need to be revived, you just ask Cassandra or Valerie.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I pulled the public records for everyone, and Good Boy pulls out of his pocket everyone's dossier.
What are you?
Okay.
Nosy.
I'm a butler. And he slowly brings them down and puts them back in his pocket.
I'm nosy,
Where
but
did
I
you
don't
get
have
those?
confidential personnel files to assuage my curiosity.
Where did you get those?
Do you
How do
wish...
I get those?
Oh no, it's very simple. I teleported home, broke into your mother's study, grabbed her Pacific seal, and then used that seal as a Queen of Lust to then get all of the documentation I needed from Prudence. And then I realized I still needed to get something on Olivia, so then I went through your mother's study, cross-referenced that study with with some other identities that I find out about by doing a deep dive, found the company, and then issued a hit basically on myself to get your information, and then removed the hit on myself.
I'm regretting many of my life choices right now, including, up to and including, asking questions. Just
You know what? Did you at least keep the seal?
Yeah, he pulls up, he just opens a little pocket dimension and pulls out your mother's wax seal.
You know what?
Lily,
Might be useful later. Silver lining.
sweetheart. He needs a leash.
I worry that he may like it.
I would like it.
Not the
I rest my case.
Yeah. No. No. That's a whole avenue we need to revisit. Not again. Not again.
Did you not want me to
Yeah.
do research on your allies? I also wrote a scoreboard on which ones are most likely to betray you. Number 3 will surprise you.
It would likely be Valerie.
You find him.
Number 3 on the list is Valerie, and it's probably the most obvious list in the world. We don't need to click on that Prudence Feed article.
Cool, because, that wasn't already something that, keeps me up late at night on top of everything else I have. Okay. Thank you.
Well, your mother always taught me to make sure that I know every single person you're interacting with, so in case I needed to stealthily get rid of them, I could.
I'm still working on a mean nickname for him. There are so many choices I can't pick.
Oh, most people just call me Good Boy.
Yeah,
Cindy, your name is Cindy. You have a name.
It's too on the nose. I'm sorry, can't use it. I'll think of something. Don't worry.
Just gotta.
Well, I'm just gonna.
I don't think I'm hungry. I don't
Okay.
think I'm hungry anymore. Just
Okay.
gotta-
Back up. You, the nerd, one of the nerds. I feel like there's several nerds here. You said the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse were our trial. I assume one of them is right now. Which one is right now?
Oh, that would probably be pestilence. Devouring mother. Given, the name itself, mother, and the woman who's died and is presumably
Yeah,
the demon
okay.
sealed in the house. Yeah.
Excludes, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Great.
Valerie kind of told me that this morning.
Where is she?
In her
Is
room.
she... Okay. That doesn't work for me, but whatever.
So, we know where we need to go.
Valerie! You joining the party or not?
Are you just yelling down the hallway?
I am, in fact, yelling down the hallway.
And I'm gonna get up and actually walk to her door and knock.
Yep.
Hi.
Quick way to eat all the bacon.
Hey, Lily. What's
Hi.
up?
We were discussing the 4 horsemen. I assume
Oh,
you
cool.
already know about that.
Yeah, found out last night.
Yeah, which awesome. Thank you, by the way. That was actually really good.
I am far better at some things than some people believe.
Yeah, okay. So I think the mood of breakfast is ruined for reasons we don't need to get into. I think we're getting ready to head off to that statue. Coming with?
Want to just go to the house that it's at?
No, I don't. I want more information first, just in case.
I mean, what more's there to find out? You know we're up against. Let's go.
Well, I feel like there was a whole reason we had that whole translation. That going to that one place felt important.
Yeah, sure. I guess. We're gonna delay the process, sure.
Well, I mean, I'd very much like to not die. Or, if possible. Just because, you know...
I don't think we'd die. We're the virtues.
See, that sounds right. And then you remember there were virtues before us who tried and died. Horribly. So,
They have to get it right eventually. Why not with us?
Okay. Okay.
Does he always cook this good?
Oh, yeah.
I've never had fresh bacon, really, until all of this.
See, personally, I like the turkey bacon over just pork because, I don't know, something about, like, the texture and taste of pork just feels weird to me, but bacon is good. You know, one morning we need to sit there and have him make French toast. That's really, really good.
Yeah, Good Boy just kind of like pops his head in for a second. Lily hasn't liked, pig-based products after learning about the kink of being a pig. And then Good Boy just walks out.
You ever get concerned how much he knows about kinks?
Olivia's gonna shout from the kitchen, Sydney, we need to have a talk about when you volunteer information without context and when you don't.
You have that conversation. Lily is going to help me finish breakfast, and we'll grab Lily by the arm and drag her into her room.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that conversation, then we'll have a Good Boy and Olivia moment.
And Cassandra. Cassandra's there too.
Yeah.
Cassandra, yeah.
Cassandra's been vibing the whole time.
Maybe you guys could get through to him.
This is not the worst, dinner table scenario that Cassandra has had recently, so...
Totally fair.
She's kind of taking it in stride.
I've been trying for years, and this is the result.
Is he worse than this?
But again...
He's wearing pants.
Alright. I'm just gonna have a nice breakfast with Valerie. Y'all have fun.
I have a feeling that Good Boy gave Valerie, an ungodly portion of everything.
Absolutely.
That feels right.
But yeah, as you guys are talking, having your breakfast, Good Boy sits back down at the table, being like, well, I feel like it was a proper context to mention the king.
You know that all that shit makes Lily so uncomfortable that you can see it on her face from 500 yards, right? Her poker face is terrible.
It is very terrible.
Okay.
That's why I'm trained to have a poker face.
That's lovely for you. You need a mouth filter.
And a little bit of restraint in information gathering.
Gather all the information you want. Just keep it all bottled up inside. Real deep.
It's weird not being in Luston.
I imagine it is, yes. Anyway, bacon's lovely. Thanks.
I
Oh,
prefer turkey bacon.
well, if you guys want turkey bacon, I'll just buy turkey bacon next time.
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Okay, I'll make both types of bacon.
I think at this point also like Katsumi walks back into
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, Katsumi
Just
probably... Katsumi, like, fully walks back in, and Good Boy, without missing a beat, is just like, Katsumi, your eggs are in Cassandra's room.
And Cassandra just kind of looks at Katsumi and just kind of nods her head back. He knows how to open doors. Don't ask how.
Yeah, I got in trouble with asking things earlier, so not making that mistake again.
Now it's a fox. Of course foxes can open doors. That makes sense.
That is not an of course.
Have you ever seen a fox not be able to open a door?
Yes, like all of them.
I feel like this needs more research.
They don't have
Twitter's talk.
applicable thumbs.
Twitter's talk.
Yeah.
So this is fucking weird, right?
Should I call a carriage?
No need for that.
How far away is the place where we gotta go?
You watch as he opens the portal once again and pulls out the map. He'll look at it and like, it's on the other side of town.
How big is this town? I don't remember. Olivia knows. Remember.
It's about an hour from one side to the other side of the town.
I
In
would
the
just use the
carriage or
Winterpress carriage.
Okay.
That reminds me, Good Boy is just gonna pull, like, out of his, like, chest and slides an officially sealed envelope of
Cracks
food.
open his ring page and just...
No, he didn't. Okay, let me rephrase that. Kind of like how a woman will store things, like, in her bosom. He just pulls it out from underneath his shirt, like he's pulling it from his
Good Boy, the realization that Good Boy's in a corset is probably the thing that shakes Cassandra the most.
And then just slides it towards you, and it has the official seal of Prudence on it.
Cool. I will go ahead and open it.
When you open it, it just basically says that the carriage has returned home, as from signature of one Mistress Wintercrest. Your mother.
Hmm.
You gonna share with the class?
No.
Rude.
When I get a second, I'm gonna give Toby a call.
Yeah, if you want to step out and give him a quick call. I just have to ask on whose phone.
It would be Valerie's. Because Valerie broke Cassandra's phone.
I thought Valerie lost her phone.
No, it was Cassandra's phone that got shorted out.
Yes, I remember
Cassandra's phone
that.
got shorted out, and then Cassandra took Valerie's phone at a principal.
Okay, I thought she lost it. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, she technically, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you're able to step out. There's a couple seconds where it rings, and it's just like, Valerie, I found a new cupcake place. Don't tell Cassandra I maxed out the credit card for the day on cupcakes.
You did what?
Oh! Hi! Cass?
Did something happen?
Your mother broke out of an insane asylum and is now running the place in your absence?
Oh. Uh-oh.
And how did she get the authority?
The King of Prudence gave her a pardon. I
Lovely.
overheard part of the conversation.
By all means.
The King of Prudence apparently owes your mother a couple favors.
Any reason why?
At that point, I couldn't find a reason to stay, so I only heard the favor conversation.
Keep a copy of the paperwork that I filled out for your employment at Wintercrest Academy.
Oh no, that's completely fine. I'm not saying that some Spark user shorted out their magic, but the official records and documentation room was completely sealed, and so was the main office. It's gonna take at least a year for me to fix it, on my normal 9 to 5 hours. Being that I spend until 4 o'clock at the school, it's only an hour a day. Which, Toby could fix that in like 5 minutes if he wanted to.
Oh, absolutely. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Is it common knowledge that she got pardoned?
Not fully. The people just know that the king is the one who picked her up because her ungrateful daughter fled the country.
I want you to talk with the people, if you can. Tell them the truth. That I haven't fled the country. I have left to attend to international business to ensure Prudence's future. A viable one forever.
And what do I tell the nobles?
Tell them that a Wintercrest always returns home. My mother may make her coy movements, but Wintercrest always returns.
You think saying winter is coming is a bit too cheesy?
Yes.
Is there anything you would like, and could I have all the extra eggs in the freezer?
Why did you put eggs in the freezer?
I don't know! You guys weren't here, and I was left in charge of the kitchen for a while because the staff thought it was vacation, and I don't have pool, and there was a bunch of eggs on the counter, so I panicked and put them in the freezer.
Okay, yes, eat those. They'll probably go bad before we get back anyway by freezer burn. But talk to the people.
Wonderful. I get to have more eggs with the crust.
Start whispers about my mother.
Absolutely.
Make sure they miss me.
So I am going to do our first on-screen roll. Toby is going to make his social... Would you want him to make it under charm or manipulation?
What's he better at, and why is it manipulation?
The manipulation is to spread the rumors of your mother. The charm would be to talk to people.
I mean, what's he better at? Knowing Toby, it's probably manipulation.
Funny enough, he's better at charm.
Let's do that then. Because I think Toby sees the clear loophole in what Cassandra is telling him, which is you can't really speak ill of the nobility if the nobility is the one that's giving you permission.
So let's do... This is one of his lower dice pulls, but he is decently good at it.
Is there anything I can do to help him?
If you want,
And-
I will account you giving him the help action, which would be an extra dice from you.
Yeah, because I kind of fed him some variation of what to say. So he has a starting point. He's not going in blind.
He is going to get... He rolled...
God
one,
damn it,
two-
Toby.
He only needed 3 successes to talk to the common. The issue is when it comes to the more nobility, he stumbles a bit with his words. Cassandra's nobility ranking is going to suffer from 1 point, but your commoner ranking is now considered maxed out at a total of 5.
Hell yeah.
Anything else you would like in this phone call before we move on?
Yeah, stop buying cupcakes.
But I want cupcakes!
Don't make me have to place another call to every cupcake town in Prudence.
You already did that to the donut places in Prudence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Now,
a
if you want me to
final-
deal with this and actually get back in a decent time, I need to go.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What should I tell the designer? They showed up today.
Tell them to send me photos, and I will send my remarks, and that we will need a second look.
What vibe are we going for?
Cinderella.
And have you picked your +1 yet?
You know, I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like it's not you, but I need to get back to Prudence soon. They didn't overturn what I said about the judge, right?
No, I'm still considered a judge at the moment.
And I don't know if you can be my +1. I might have to improvise.
Has your sister picked a +1 yet?
You know, I can't say that it's crossed her mind. She's been a little bit too busy translating demonic languages.
Wonderful. I'm gonna let you go now, but if I were to order you flowers, where would I send them?
I don't think it's a good idea for me to exactly disclose that.
If you see a flower arranging store on the credit history, that was not me. Anyways, bye. He hangs up.
Yeah, bye. Yeah. Yeah, like, she has that, like, moment of tenderness, and she's like, alright, stay safe. And he's like, alright, cool, bye. And Cassandra's gonna go back in. And look at Good Boy and be like, we need a carriage. And she is going to actually walk down to Valerie's room and knock and say, come on, we need to go.
All right.
This was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do this again. It's actually nice getting to talk to someone who actually understands the books I reference.
Well, yeah, it's, you know, the basics of reading knowledge.
I know it's the basics, but
this was nice. I haven't really had someone to talk to since Randy Raven.
Well, if you ever want to talk, my door's always open.
If you ever want to talk, you can do it in the carriage. Let's go.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This usually sent a good boy.
She gets up.
Yeah. Good boy does walk outside. And is talking to some of the locals. And by the time Cassandra is able to come back out, Good Boy's just sitting there being like, good news and bad news. Oh, the good news is I found a bookshop. Lily was running out of their emergency books. Bad news, there's no carriage that I can call for.
Oh, that's fine. We can just walk. It's what, like an hour?
Don't you need more sensible shoes? Good boy looks back down at Cassandra. I'm assuming wearing heels.
No.
Alrighty then.
Excellent. A walking tour of bumfuck whatever, wherever.
I mean, if I've been to that location before, I could teleport us there.
Might be
But-
good for us.
So can't.
I mean, I could try that really dangerous spell.
No. We,
Whoa, wait, what?
No.
Oh, the butterfly thing gave Lily a spell that allows me to kind of fold space on top of itself.
yes, and you were out for quite a while.
I
Could
was
we test
asleep for
that,
3.
like, an unsuspecting bunny rabbit first?
We'll address that later. Come on. We're wasting daylight. And Valerie starts like walking off. She's clearly like walking backwards. Let's go.
Okay.
Fast we go, fast we can kill this thing.
You are entirely too excited about this.
Just ready.
You heard the smart one. Let's go. Good boy's gonna start walking off as well.
I mean,
Cassandra actually would have been the first one to walk off
Yeah.
after Valerie.
look at Olivia. You know, this place really isn't that bad. It has some really cool sights if you take the time to look, as I kind of start following along.
Yeah.
No thanks, I'm good.
Okay.
Olivia's gonna kind of stay back and do some observing of the dynamic. Mostly between Valerie and Cassandra, but yeah. Lily, I think she's mostly got figured out.
Sure. I would say, if you want to make that check, it would be your tactics versus either the twins' combined manipulation or aesthetic.
Sure. What am I going for?
We'll have the twins roll their check first.
Okay.
So the way you can do that is pick whichever one has the highest and have them roll for both of them.
Alright, so I need to roll 7d12 and 1d6.
Yes, we'll say that
Uh-oh.
it's a DC 5.
DC 5? Alright, let me roll for Valerie first. Valerie, rolling a crit! That was a 6.
Okay.
Alright, and then 12s. 12, 9, 11, 4, 12, 6, 1.
So that is...
So, 5, 6 successes, I think.
yeah, okay, so that's 6 successes. 5 if we're not counting Valerie's, correct? Or
Oh,
just... Okay, so I want you to give me a... you need at least 5 successes, DC 5 from you, Olivia. You're not going to be able to read Val. She's just, like, surprisingly so courageous and cheerful today. She's acting so out of character, you just don't understand what's happening. Cassandra, though, you'll have a better chance of reading.
Okay. I only have 4 dice, so we'll see how this goes.
You would need a critical.
Which I do not, in fact, have. So
what did you roll?
2 successes.
2 successes. What is a basic term to use for, like, a one-word term for their relationship right now, Shanae?
Tense.
Tense. That's the only thing you can read.
Alright, that's nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly it's that Valerie is being weird, and I like it, but I'm wondering if there's going to be, like, a crash and burn later, and we're going to get the mouse back. Yeah. So anyway, Olivia's gonna stay back, like, at the back of the group a little bit and do some people watching.
As you're doing that, Good Boy is gonna teleport to the front of the group and, like, kind of take the corset off that he was wearing. He unbuttons the jacket, takes off the corset, kind of, like, puts it in a pocket dimension, and you watch him grow from, like, this, like, 5', like, 10 person to 6'6". He makes himself, like, very bulky and pulls out, like, a leader flag. Like, he's leading a tour. He's like, well, if you look over there, there's a bunch of people dying from starvation. And if you look over it to your right, there is a bookstore that we will definitely be looking at later. And if you look right there...
Valerie makes a quick, like, scan of it to be like, okay, I've read that, I've read that, I've read that. That one's new.
It's like, well, if you look over there, I'm not sure what's going on over there. It's just a building. And over there is another building that I have no idea what it does.
I think I'm gonna fly up and just...
In fact, very bad at this.
Sydney?
Yes?
We appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
This is drawing a lot of attention we don't need, okay?
Mm. But do I gotta get rid of my muscles? I just grew them.
If it makes you happy, you can keep them. Just, maybe we don't play tour guide, okay?
Fine. He shrinks down, pulls the thing back, and redoes his own corset and buttons the jacket on top of it.
Okay. And she just flap of the wings back in the middle.
Wait. What just happened there?
What?
He had muscles, and then he didn't.
Have you not met changelings before?
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what to do with that information. Okay.
Yeah, we can turn into anyone. Well, as long as we have the same arrangement of limbs. Like, I wouldn't be able to turn into a dog. That's technically a species that I am not.
That is very freakish. And yet
hey!
I think it would come in handy a lot.
I mean, I am a
it's
freak.
a little different. You don't need to sit there and call him a freak.
I said it was a little freakish. That is not the same as calling him a freak.
It's still rude.
I also then followed it up with, and also very useful.
Oh, yeah, because
remember how we were just talking about unwanted attention? How a speaking match would be better saved for later?
Anyway.
Yes,
Are we there?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we are skipping to an hour later. I'm assuming Valerie has retaken the charge once, Good Boy gets pulled back.
It didn't, the flag didn't matter. She only hesitated by the word bookshop.
Yes, you get to this wonderful statue of, the original Queen of Sloth. She is sitting there in, a very elegant kind of sofa, dramatically splayed across it, she couldn't care less that someone's, making artwork of her. And there is a book of You know what? Instead of me giving you what the book says, since it is a little faded, inspection roll from anyone who wants to try and figure out what the book is called.
Yes, please.
Why not?
What do we need? What are we looking for?
A 3 on the die, at least 4 successes.
Okay.
Oh.
Remind me, is this actually the place where the demon lives? No.
No. This is the location we got out of the translation the demon was screaming.
Valerie crit. Most rolls a 3.
I got one success.
Of course it would be Valerie who would recognize the book. It is a book on ancient demonic history and rituals.
It's the book that she's reading in the statue?
Yes.
She's reading about demon history.
Oh, okay.
Is that helpful?
Well, there's also the ritual part of it, so I would assume so.
Can you read the rock book?
Yeah, sure, let's see. And
climb this statue.
Go. Already gone.
I
Grace
think I'm
roll,
like
please
hovering
and thank you.
nearby. I'm hovering nearby if she
Grace.
starts to slip.
Yeah.
We'll say a DC of 5 once again with at least 2 successes.
Alright, I got 2d8. I got a shot.
Yeah, I am just...
That's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
just fully scampers up.
Yeah, she is able to, get up there just fine. Do you, pull at the book?
I'm not gonna pull at it. I'm gonna look over her shoulder. I'm gonna follow her line of sight. What exactly is she looking at?
You are seeing the words, Disparta Deus. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce my own writing. Disparta Deus Quartetsia.
Disparta Deus Quartetsia.
Do you speak it out loud?
No! She's way smarter than that. It was mental.
I hope so.
Please do.
No.
No, I have had the trigger of playing a character that has accidentally read Latin out loud, and we're not doing it again.
Yes, you guys have a moment to talk. I need to go grab my phone charger because I forgot to grab the computer charger because I forgot to plug my computer up before we started.
When you get back, send me the message of what that was.
Yes.
Thanks, bitch.
Are you okay? You're good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
This is awesome.
You have monkeys in your family tree somewhere?
I don't know. Hey, Cassandra. Shut up.
Okay.
Great.
No, but there is a crazy monkey that needs to be put back in a barrel. What does that mean? I'm not yelling it at you while you're on top of a statue.
Okay.
That
Do you
feels
have
like the bare minimum.
You watch as, Valerie sees Lily slowly, raise her hand, and she's like, oh, yeah, there's a question. What do you need?
Did you get everything you needed out of this book? Or what you could get out of, well, it's not an actual book, it's just a statue of a book, but there was a bookstore, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need help getting down?
No.
Okay.
She's gonna scamper back down.
Okay.
What do we need here? What are we hoping to accomplish here?
Well, we're wanting to go ahead and look for something about demon rituals. I read some words, but it is a little bit taboo to read words about demons out loud. So why don't we go check out that bookshop? See if we can find anything. So I don't really know if there's going to be a bookshop that just openly sells, books about demonic rituals, but we're in Thalls, so
Is there
who knows?
anything here? There used to be a church here. You said that last night, right?
No. The church is where she is.
I thought that was a house.
Church, long since torn down, abandoned basement.
Oh, it was torn down. I thought it was buried.
Torn down, buried, potato, tomato.
Okay, those two things are the same. Buried means it's still under there. Demolished means it was carted off in very small pieces.
Yeah, exactly. It was demolished and carried off into small pieces, but they didn't take down the basement.
Okay, what I'm saying is, do we need to go down there somehow?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
If Val wants to give me a prowess check to translate that language. Those
Hell
words.
yeah. Hell yeah.
The collective attention span of a goldfish.
I've roleplayed a goldfish before, Sarah. You know this.
I do, in fact, know this.
We all know this.
It was a fun day. I was a TPK that day. What do I need? So...
We'll just go with the standard, at least a 3 on the die and 4 successes.
Well, she crit.
Ah.
I rolled 3 4s and a 9.
Mm-hmm. So to translate
Valery's having a good day.
into the common tongue that most speak nowadays is a desperate quartet. Or the desperate quartet.
Huh. That's interesting. Can I roll a history check based on that?
Yes you can.
Cool. What do I need?
We'll say a 4 in the dice. If Valerie's rolling it, she does read a lot of forgotten lore and stuff, so we'll say at least 3 successes.
Cool. So 4 on the die, 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, immediately that's a 9 and a 7. 2 11s.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 4s.
Goddamn, this bitch critting a lot today. I
I had a good dream.
The Desperate Quartet was the band of the original Person of Sloth, the Queen. It is said that if a conduction of their original tomb is played, you can find the tomb of a golden church. As their first and most known song is actually made with the sounds of its destruction.
Would I be able to, put that together that that's essentially what I heard last night before I passed out?
Let's say you're reading that thing. Let's go with a simple... Because you did hear technically part of it, I would allow you to roll creation to recognize it's part of the song and be able to recreate it.
Darling, that's my best stat.
So I want at least a 8 on the die for the DC.
Okay.
And I want at least 5 successes.
Okay, 5 out of 7, we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 10 and a 6.
Mm-hmm.
An 11 and a 12.
Mm-hmm.
Another 12. That is another 12 and a 3. And an 11.
So she does surprisingly pass. Don't mess with Valerie when it comes to knowledge. You were able to create, from the little bit that you heard, and just the idea of, a church being, destroyed, you were basically able to get the first 3 bars of a forgotten song. Valley would realize this is the most chaotic song that seems to really play in the fact that none of the notes go together. It is a song titled, mainly I titled it after myself, Dissonance Whispers.
Beautiful. Okay, so at this point I don't know what good the bookshop is going to be because we have a good amount of information already. So it's talking about this...
That feels like growth.
No, it sounds like efficiency. Anyway.
Still going by the bookshop later.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just, after this thing. Like, the next time, we gotta get out of there, we're gonna have... I'm out of emergency books, too, because someone took my phone, so I can't read on my phone. I'm breaking character for a moment. I need you to know the wild ride that goes on in my brain during this.
Can I lean over to Good Boy while this is all happening?
Sure.
Did she hit her head on something last night?
No, but she was talking to, like, some strange Latin and then passed out.
That sounds a lot like hit her head on something. Okay, thanks.
I mean, there was also a lot of dying corpses around, so who knows?
That feels like relevant information.
They were also missing body parts. I was more focused on friend dying.
Where was she when there were corpses last night?
In the alleyway. There's more important things to focus on.
That feels pretty important right now.
Do you want to go into the alleyway alone?
No, why did she...
We're not gonna question Valerie.
Why the fuck not?
Because she's hot.
Oh, right, you're from Prudence. Fucking hate Prudence.
I'm from Luston.
I'm from Prudence.
Right. That's what I meant. It's fine. Okay, Sarah only got 4 hours of sleep last night, you guys, so...
You're good.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, there's the first, few bars of this song, and none of it makes sense. I don't know exactly who composed it, but, yeah, that's kind of where my brain's at.
Okay.
Your brain is in, 16 places at once.
Thank you.
Which is impressive and disturbing.
It's only disturbing if you don't encounter it. It's actually kind of fun.
Fun for you.
Yeah, you get so much work done.
I'm glad you're having fun.
I am.
It's off-putting.
You're welcome to my life.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like this is the first moment that, Cassandra and Olivia share, a moment of solidarity of, yeah, she's a lot, isn't she?
Yeah. Okay. Are we done here? Do we need to try to get into the still there basement of the creepy buried church?
Yeah, I know where it is.
You do.
Yeah, I was there last night.
Sydney?
Yes.
Baby cakes.
Kinky, but yes.
I think
No,
Cassandra
no, that's
actually
all- that's all.
audibly laughs.
That's all that. We are at a loss for words. There are no words right now.
Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but, I don't want to insult the beauty of Valerie's brain, but I think you guys are forgetting about one thing about the prophecy.
Enlighten us.
Weren't you supposed to find a ritual here?
Oh, yeah, ritual.
Again, we're not done.
And it's in the statue of a basement of a church, which was supposed to be under the statue?
Yes.
So we just gotta get
That-
under the statue.
Statue check. Basement not check yet.
Well, there's no levers on the statue. I climbed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's look around. See if... I mean, there's gotta be something here.
Inspection checks from everyone.
Yeah, I was
And-
just about to ask. Any of the ground looked like it was disturbed more recently than any of the rest of the ground?
I would
This is gonna-
also give this to everyone who has familiars, except for, Lil, because you have a humanoid familiar. The
Yeah.
twins can actually roll their taming and have their animals check around for them.
Okay, me and my 2d6 are going to be over here in the corner.
Can Valerie roll inspection anyway?
Yeah.
I think she's still adjusting to having eye.
Yeah. Would,
What do we
Cassandra
need?
have Katsumi look?
Oh, you bet. Why would she
Okay.
get dirty?
I'll roll for Katsumi.
I wanna.
I didn't give you their stats.
You said I could roll my taming.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
Sure,
That's...
roll for.
No, yeah.
No, it's fine. Roll for Katsumi. No.
No.
It's fine. Go on.
What I meant was
get it.
you roll
No.
taming, then
No.
if you pass, I roll for your pet.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yes,
what
so
do you need?
we're wanting at least a six on the die, and we're wanting 4 successes.
I got a crit.
Okay.
It's funny.
Because I only have 3 dice.
Cassandra also crit, and she has 4
And that
for
was
her
it.
taming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I figured I would do that first so you could roll for
Mm-hmm.
Katsumi.
Eventually, we're going to do something that Olivia is good at. She is not, in fact, as useless as it would appear in the last session and a half.
Look, we're doing nerd things.
It's true. Olivia has skills that do not involve sarcasm, surprisingly enough. All evidence to the contrary.
And you did say
Valerie failed.
you critted for Katsumi's taming, right?
Correct.
So he's gonna add an extra D12 to his roll because of your crit.
Valerie failed. I think she is just kind of like really antsy at this point.
And only due to that extra D12, Katsumi passes with a normal pass. I'll put these dice away real quick. Because I don't think I'm going to have to use Katsumi again this session. But who knows? Yes, so Katsumi is going to go off. As, being by their mistress. Going to, do a search. Katsumi will actually go right behind the statue, kind of like do like that fox thing where he like squeezes like underneath the small hole and is like kind of like patting at something underneath. Sadly for Cassandra, you're able to see it, but you won't get dirty. It's at that point when the Lily will climb underneath the statue and kind of squeeze. Well, mainly it's because your mother always told you had to be skinny to keep your figure so you can fit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
Rude.
you're able to slide underneath, and you look up, and it's the last 3 bars to the song Dissonance Whispers, and something in Latin
Okay.
written on top of it.
Okay.
Really going for a second one to try to get him to read it out loud, huh?
Okay. I have a phone, correct?
There's not enough space for you to send a text or take a photo in this area, but yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a very long look. When I crawl out, I'm gonna ask for pen and paper and I'm going to write down everything.
Oh.
Not saying shit.
Oh, was it etched in the stone?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. And Valerie is gonna like tear a page out of her notebook, and she'll crawl under and she'll etch it.
Oh my dear lord. You guys are very smart and very stupid. Move, out of the way.
What?
Grabbing Valerie by the ankle and dragging her out.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a picture, but
Olivia is gonna pull out her phone, turn on the camera, lay down next to the statue, shove her arm under there, and take the photo.
Sandra's just standing with her hands in her back pockets, just watching.
What the fuck is wrong with you two?
Well, there wasn't space for me to just take out my phone while I was down there, so I was just gonna... Right.
Okay. I will pull up the picture on my phone and hand it to Lily.
Gonna hand it to Val, because I'm not sure if I understand how to translate this or not.
Oh.
I mean, I'd like to think I do, but hey, let's not make assumptions.
It's fine. You look at the phone. I'll look at the etching.
Okay.
You're both pretty. Get a move on.
That's a lie, but thank you.
Thank you.
So this world's version of Latin,
Okay.
it says Magalis de Fabris Chemis. And I have sent you the spelling, Shanae.
I would like to point out that Sarah the human took 4 years of Latin in high school, and I love all of this. Although your pronunciation is a little rough this first.
None of this is real Latin. I want you to know this.
This is the dissonance complex. They can do what they want.
It's close enough.
It was based off of real Latin.
What does that translate into?
Well, I don't know. Does Valerie want to give us a prowess check?
Oh, prowess, not history?
Prowess is what you're using for your translations.
Cool.
I mean, yeah. That's your specialty, forgotten information and lore.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What do I need?
4 and 4 again. DC 4, 4 successes.
Okay. It was 3, 6, 9, 9. So 3
Okay.
successes. Unless I roll an extra die because of it's a specialty.
Unless you have anything under cunning, then no.
Cunning. I have 4 for prowess, that's it.
Okay, then yeah, it's just 4 dice.
Cool.
It's fine. You got close. You got decently close, so you're able to recognize 2 words. Archway, which is the last word. And you get Frabris, which means create. Or creating archway. And you get the last 3 bars of the song as well. So you have all 6 bars.
So, do we need to perform this, or?
I didn't get all of it. There's something about creating an archway.
Okay.
Okay, there's some words, and there's some music, both of which require, sounds.
Hey, Olivia, tactics. If you want to try to put this together. Or
Sure.
prowess, because this technically falls under your assassin training.
Tactics is actually better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not actually shitty at this. Except when I roll like that.
3
Oh.
3 successes with at least let's say 6 on the die.
Okay. Well, I've got 2.
You're able to put one thing together. You have sheet music. That usually means something.
Somebody is gonna have to say the creepy Latin or sing the song. Right?
I can do it.
Unless somebody brought a, travel size. Never mind.
No, if Cassandra has it, then alright.
Unless you would rather do it, Lilith.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh my god, somebody do it.
Okay, whoever wants to do it can give me a charm check. We are going to make this DC, let's say at least a 5 on the die, and I want 5 successes.
Are you sure you want me doing it?
I will try if you somehow manage to fail. How about that?
Fair
You
enough.
would also give the help to add a dice to their check.
I could do that,
Mm-hmm.
if you would like.
This whole endeavor is supposed to be about teamwork.
Now, to
Alright.
explain the help action for those in my system, each PC is able to give one person the help action, and they gain 1 die of that person's category. So, that would put, Lily can give you, I believe Lily has her D10 in social.
Good job. Yeah, I have a D10 in that.
So that would give you an extra D10, and then if Olivia would want to give you the help action as well, and technically Valerie can too, to Cassandra.
Want a D8? I can offer a D8.
I don't think Valerie's gonna help. I don't know what good a D6 is gonna do.
You know, that makes a hat trick. You've got the full hat trick.
Yes.
Sure.
You're rolling
Going through
every
the-
dice under the sun now.
Just going through the bars in my
Do you
head and
want-
softly humming.
Do you want me to box of doom this?
Sure, we'll box of doom this.
Okay, so as this gets set up, so we need 7 D12 plus a D10, a D8, and a D6.
Mhm.
Yes. Wait, do we get to see this on the stream? Because
Yep.
I can't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was able to pull up the stream, even though I'm on my phone for the stuff.
You ready?
I get
Mhm.
to participate. I'm so happy.
So remind me what we need?
We are wanting
5 5s.
5.
Alright, well we got 10 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes if I'm reading the screen right.
I'm not seeing this on the stream. Is that on purpose?
I'm
It takes a
seeing
second.
6.
If it's
Yeah,
6,
5.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5, my bad.
The delay is
One of them
not-
was still moving on my screen.
Oh, you're fine.
It's a delay.
Yes, so you do succeed, and I'll ask you this. Would you like Good Boy to spend a point?
And he gets that back every day.
After a long rest, yes.
Do we think we're possibly going to fight anything today?
I cannot tell you that.
We have 6 successes, correct?
Yes, if
okay.
5.
We succeed.
So we have what we need.
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
rather save it.
Okay.
I'd rather save that point just in case, because most of the fun combat stuff he can do requires having those points.
Oh, already.
I just want to have that ready in case that's needed to make sure no one suffers grievous harm.
That is fair. We are then, as you perform this, the more you go on, the first time you do it, nothing happens. You actually have to go through it a second time. Once you go to the second time, a golden light will go into a beautiful golden archway as steps descending down will appear.
Neat.
Alright. I'm just gonna use my wings and fly. I do not trust these stairs
Oh,
necessarily.
Valerie's going.
Yeah.
Olivia is gonna like mom arm all of.
What?
No. Creepy stairs.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
it's
we're
awesome.
supposed to go up them. That was the whole point of all of this.
Yes. You're gonna stay here, and I'm gonna go in.
Okay, what signal do we look for?
I will shout at you, okay, you can come now.
Well, what happens if something happens and you can't shout at us?
I will scream very loudly, and you will know to run away.
Okay.
We are overthinking the fuck out of all of this. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down first. Very slowly. And yeah, I don't trust any of these stairs. I'm testing each one as I go down.
Yes. I will ask you this. Do you want Good Boy to follow with his prepared action to use his defense skill?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then.
No, he doesn't belong to me, so.
I see her go alone. I just look at Sydney. Can you please?
Yeah, you don't have to say anything. You just kind of look at her and then look at Sid, and Sid just follows. The steps are perfectly fine. Once you reach the bottom of them, the golden light will appear, and you are seeing an old storage room, clearly a basement. Dust is everywhere. In the middle of the room, there is a altar. Seems to be a corpse covered in cobwebs. And if anyone has any issues with spiders and dead bodies, this is probably the moment you would have watched this on YouTube.
Okay. Anything else that looks like it's alive in here besides the spiders?
You're not seeing the spiders yet. You're seeing the spider webs and the dead body. But the dead
Okay, well,
body is holding a book.
I will assume the spiders exist, given that there are webs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to the book. Is anybody coming up from a hiding place that is going to shank us?
If you wanna
It's
give
Valerie.
No, if you wanna give me a inspection, or let's also put this under tactics.
Okay. I will gesture as part of this. I will sort of gesture to Good Boy to go around the altar in the opposite direction that I am going around the altar, so that we can cover the whole room.
Okay. Do you want him to also make a check?
Sure. Mostly just looking for other, like, bulky people. We'll get to the rest later.
Wonderful. I want you to know, since he is away from his mistress at the moment, he cannot spend any points to boost his roll.
Okay. I rolled pretty well, so.
Oh yeah, you might want to, DC 4, 3 successes.
Does a 4 count?
A 4 does count as a success.
Then I have all 4 of my dice as successes.
Okay, that is a critical.
I have a 4, a 7, and 2 10s.
Good Boy failed.
Well, good thing I...
He tried. That's the important thing.
Does somebody pop out and shank him? Is that what feels?
No!
Because that would be unfortunately a little funny.
You look around. It is a normal abandoned basement with a dead body covered in cobwebs in the center of it.
As normal as that does not fall under the normal category. Please and thank you. Okay, but there's nothing that is immediately looking like it will pose a danger to life and limb.
Oh, if you're asking about danger of life to limb, the dead body.
Does the dead body look like it's gonna pop up and shank us?
No, the
I'm
dead...
looking for active threats here. Active threats.
No, It seems like it's a possible threat, but as far as you're aware, it's not able to stand up and shank you.
Okay. Olivia doesn't think in, like, weird necromancy shenanigans. She thinks in dead body is not a danger to us at the moment.
Yes.
Except it smells pretty bad and there's likely a bunch of spiders around.
Now, I will ask this question to Shanae real quick. I only gave you immunity to the fear condition for the next 24 hours, correct?
Yep.
Oh.
No, was it fear or charmed?
We made the argument that you couldn't be charmed just because...
Because I resisted it.
Yeah.
Yes. So you are immune to fear, and that's going to give you advantage on your charm due to the argument.
Cool. 2d6. Love that.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can add an extra d6 due to your advantage.
I am going to, like, just sort of shove my head and upper body up the stairs so that I can be seen from the top.
Okay.
And say...
Am I rolling that now?
Yes, please. I am going to ask, I want 3 successes of at least
Nope.
You failed?
A 4 and a 1.
Oh! Did you roll your extra d6 because of your resistance at the moment?
Boy, howdy. Really love that extra d6 for 1d6. This was great, Whispers.
Okay.
10 out of 10 would recommend advantage again on literally Valerie's worst thing.
Is it just Valerie who has to roll this?
Yes. You know what?
Okay.
No, technically, you're in the range as well.
Cool.
So, Lily, give me a withstand check and let me roll the magic against you.
Fuck you!
Why did she get to roll withstand?
You were supposed to roll withstand, Shanae.
You said charm.
You did.
No, you're getting a charm effect against you. Roll withstand.
You said
Thank you.
Reroll.
You said charm.
Well, I
you didn't
apologize.
say charm!
I apologize. Please roll withstand.
Okay, so I'm rolling. So I have 4d8 for withstand. So with advantage, am I rolling 8?
Add it 1 extra dice. Die.
Okay. What did we need again?
3 successes of at least 5, I believe it was.
I got a chance. That's 2 successes.
That's a failure.
Yeah, yes it is. And Good Boy's too far away to give me anything I could possibly use to help me.
4 successes.
So Val succeeds.
Fuck me.
I also would like to be honest.
Fuck me.
The likeliness that Cassandra is also there. Unless she is farther back from everybody.
How close is she to Lily and Val?
Well, it's also a question of would she have wanted to be close enough to hear for herself?
I think... Okay, if that's the case, I think she would be a little bit farther back because she's been watching Valerie shaking like a chihuahua.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a pretty good visual indicator. We
so
don't need to listen.
you would argue she's at least 10 feet from them.
Yeah.
She needs to make the check as well.
Okay.
What is happening?
Okay.
I asked the question I shouldn't have.
Listen, if you didn't bring it up, Kayla, I was gonna let the two of you get away with this. Okay, you...
Yeah, well, you had it as charm, and I'm just like, oh, maybe we ask about the others to where she's not the only one failing, potentially.
So, this roll that I'm rolling now is going to be only for Val.
Only
you failed. Oh, that's one.
Valerie didn't fail.
Just me.
Oh, you
I'm
failed.
the only
Valerie
failure.
succeeded.
That's my bad. So this is for Lily, who failed.
Yep. maintaining my status as a failure.
A failure. You're not a failure in my heart, honey.
As they're down there exploring,
Yeah,
there's a
Lily's
bit of
funny.
a noise and voice that goes to all three of you. Val and Cassandra are able to knock it right off. Lily hears, "My sweet child, I can sense you've never had a loving embrace. Come down and let me embrace you." And you,
Okay, hold
without
up.
trying to, start
Hold
to
up.
walk down the
No,
stairs.
If that's how you're phrasing it, you need to change up the language, because that's an immediate no from Lily, just the language alone. If I need to, I will make the argument of chastity, but that's the way you have phrased that immediately puts Lily off. I love you, but...
Oh, I know. That's why I'm glad you're the one that failed the spell attack. Well, let me think about it. Chastity would not be immune to it. Technically, the twins can stop it.
Just the way you have that phrase.
Oh, I know.
That immediately makes me go, no. Everything about that.
That's why I'm saying without you...
Like, if you change the language, I don't care.
Okay, if you want me to change the language, I'll do it.
That was all.
Okay, let's do it this way.
The way we have designed Lily, that's an immediate different language. That's all. Sorry.
I know a better way to do this.
Okay, sorry. I feel like a bitch. I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't be. You worry so much about others. Would be sad if something happened to your good boy.
That works more.
Does that work more?
Yeah, there you go. Now you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, pure empathy, not a disparity of love.
Yeah, like I'm cool with failing, but wrong approach. That's all.
That's fun. Okay, yes.
Happy fail.
You are filled with the utter dread that good boy is in danger.
Yeah, no hesitation. I'm going down.
Okay, at some point, very near all of this, Olivia is going to shove her head back up the staircase and yell that it's okay to come down.
Yes, we'll say Lily has just ran past you. Instead of seeing good boy fine and dandy, the body that is there, you're seeing good boy's lifeless form on the altar instead of the actual body.
Uh-oh.
I'm not even hesitating. I am going and I'm pulling whatever moisture there is in the air to or mess the blood in the heart, trying to get it pumping again. Something.
So, hang on.
What the fuck?
Chihuahua Valerie over here has been waiting for permission. So there would have been 2 people running past. The charm didn't matter for her. What would she have seen when she went down?
You saw the same dead body covered in cobwebs on an altar.
Hey, what are you doing?
He's dead. No.
Magic check.
I can fix this. I can fix this. Me?
Lily, yes, he's dead. We don't know him. You don't have to fix it.
Don't. I grew up with him. I know him. Fuck off, Olivia.
Can anybody else with that?
Wait, who'd you grow up with? Who'd you grow up with?
Who's this guy?
You know this guy?
How old are you?
He has a... Sydney has a fucking name! Why can't any of you fucking use it? And I'm just...
Oh,
that's
yes.
Not... That's...
Sweetie,
but that's not Sydney.
There.
We're I want a 6 check for magic.
Okay, and it's how many D4?
You have 2 at your level.
Okay.
Valerie is going to do the stupid thing, and she is going to push Lily back, and I'd like to roll a withstand against her magic.
That's a 1 and a 2 for me on my magic.
Luckily, you don't have to roll this down, because when you push Lily back, her healing water shoots through the air and kind of makes a small dent in the ceiling.
Okay.
I think Olivia is gonna, as soon as she's like this, she thinks this is Good Boy, and I'm like, Good Boy's over there. I'm gonna run over to Good Boy and like grab him by the scruff of the back of his shirt and drag him over and like plop him in front of Lily.
He is going to spend one of his points of his own free will.
Okay.
And it is going to be... let me see which ones he currently has. He is going to use... going to give you... Helpful Servant. Because he only failed by one, I believe, right?
Yeah, I did.
He is going to be able to let you re-roll a failing check.
Alright. So I have to re-roll all of them, or?
Just one die. And you want at least a 4 on that die.
That is a 4 exactly.
Your charm effect snaps off as Good Boy breaks you out of it. Okay. And it is because he looks at you and just goes, if we're gonna keep going crazy, I'm gonna put a fire hydrant up my ass.
What? How many times do we...
What?
That's not you.
Someone just walks down the stairs.
That's not you. That's not you.
That seems anatomically improbable. Oh wait, it can be whatever shape you want.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He forgets it. Then it's a whole process of surgery. No, we are not. No fire hydrants. We talked about this.
But he can just change his shape again, right?
That's what we tell him, and he forgets every time.
Oh, that's a different problem entirely. I can't help you with that. So what just
Valerie
happened?
and... Go ahead.
What just happened?
I checked the wording of the spell. Lily, you understand that you are under the effects of the demonic magic of Nervous.
Oh, fuck you, Pestilence. Fuck you too.
So we're not waking up the dead guy.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
I didn't think so. I just wanted to check. Also, there's probably spiders around somewhere.
Valerie's gonna kind of look around. She's actually specifically gonna look for whatever place has the most cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
And see if maybe there's, like, something behind it.
The body.
Oh, it is the body?
Yeah. That's...
Like, nothing in the surrounding area?
I mean, there's cobwebs around the room. You're asking where they are the most? It's over the body.
Yeah, outside of the body.
Oh, okay.
Outside of the body. Like, she's, like, Badur body.
Yes.
But, like, she's looking around in different areas of, like, okay, is there another place that there is a concentration of... like cobwebs, maybe they are hiding something?
There is, a inspection. I'm gonna have you roll inspect instead of giving this to you.
Cool.
As soon as the whatever the fuck was that resolved...
2 successes of at least a 4. It's not gonna be a hard check.
Olivia's gonna go halfway back up the stairs so that she can see both down and up while they're doing whatever they're doing.
3 successes.
Okay. Where there was storage for food for emergency situations, you were able to see some cobwebs. When looking a bit into it more, there's actually what seems to be a couple that was kind of in the corner, covered in spider webs.
A what covered in spider webs?
Like 2 people hugging. For, like, when they died.
Can I go off of that inspection and see if I know when they died? Like, are they about as old as this body in the center?
They are a bit newer, but give me, history.
Cool. What do I need?
Oh, yeah.
How many successes?
Not me having a blonde moment of forgetting to tell you your success.
You're so pretty.
Look, I've gotten 2 hours of sleep. I'm with Olivia here.
I went to bed at 8 a.m.
So, we're gonna go with a DC of 5 and let's say 4 successes.
4 successes exactly.
Okay. When looking at their bodies, and you're usually aware to like the general energies, at least Valerie is like decently able to pick up when people are kind of like people. These people were never infected by sin. Which means they died here before the sins took over.
Oh. Hey guys,
What?
you ever seen 2 people completely free of sin?
No.
I didn't think thing.
What'd you find?
This couple hugging over here.
Okay.
Not really any traces of sin on them.
Just look.
These are 2 more dead people, right? You didn't find a random alive person that I missed.
No.
Oh.
Definitely dead.
Super, super dead. Gotcha.
They'd be
Carry on.
really old if they were still alive.
Oh.
There was
Cassandra's just like at the beginning of the staircase, like,
missing.
not the
from
point.
Do you wish to do that same check on the body in the center?
Yeah.
Alright.
Same thing, 4 successes, 5 or higher.
Yep.
I think at this point, Cassandra is going to go and help. Just kind of point out areas that seem particularly, like, decrepit.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a D6, but it's something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Cassandra, thank you for your no help. Tried, bitch.
Well done.
Five successes.
Ah. The body in the center has all 7 fragments.
Oh.
What?
Oh, that's so cool.
What?
This body has all 7 sins.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's not good.
No. Do you know how old these are?
Sounds like a very enterprising dude.
Well. You give it. Oh. 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 Okay.
We have people with no sin and people and a person with all of them. Historically, there's so much that could be researched with them.
Yeah. God. It's also like the book we need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will ask you this. I'll give it to you. We'll say you passed your inspection roll for this, and you did well on your history. There is a book in Crown with 7 like relic fossilized objects on the crown. Do you try and take it from the body?
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna really level with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Valerie is so just like oh my god, this is an academic breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Cassandra, who just failed, is gonna be like, well, obviously she's focused on this. Olivia's doing the protection thing. Good Boy's doing God knows what. And, like, Valerie and Lily are having a little nerd thing going on. Let's get the important thing. And I actually think it's Cassandra who doesn't realize it, like she doesn't put it together, and takes the book.
Wonderful. Who's the closest to the body at the moment? Other than Cass.
Probably Val and Lily. Because we were nerding out over the book.
Good boys.
We're nerding out over the body.
I will ask you
Book and
this.
body.
Who has the lower HP?
Me.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hold on. I have 44. What do you have?
26.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, yes, that would be me.
Okay.
In a split second, and we're gonna end after I give this description of the scene. As you take the book, because nobody made a magic check on the book before Cassandra grabbed it, the body will spring up, goes into an attack. The other two bodies will bring themselves up as well. And at the last minute, Good Boy spends a point to switch places with Lily in the matter of seconds. Valerie, before we end, I want you to make a defend against the bodies, the corpse's attack.
Defend or withstand?
Defend. Withstand is for magic.
Cool.
Okay, Lily, we're gonna wrap you up in bubble wrap and put you in a box with the good china.
So I need you. It's gonna be a success of at least a 3. You need to give me...
How many do I need?
I need more than 5 successes.
So I need more than a 3, and I need to crit.
Yes.
There's an 8. There's a second 8.
Okay.
That's all I got. That's a crit.
Yep. You are able to dodge out of this attack as the body leaps forward and tries to bite you. And we're gonna end right here.
That happened?
Do you wish to say any words to the audience?
Bubble wrap, box, china.
Look, this is why Good Boy has the defense option.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm tiny and pretty, that's it.
Oh shit.
And you're wondering, how do you get a 26? It happens when your defend, which is how you discover HP, is 0.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well done.
I didn't do it on purpose. We had a discussion about it.
Yeah, it is
cool.
true.
Out of everything Lily would have, power's gonna be her lowest. Yeah, that makes
Oh my
sense.
god.
I'm feeling pretty bad about my 58 right now.
Valor and Cassandra with matching 44.
Shanae, how did you like that little Latin puzzle that I had for Valerie?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Woo!
Oh, the statue. The little hint of you found bodies before sin.
Oh, my little nerdlings.
Yes.
Yeah, look.
What? We learned really cool things.
Yeah.
We did some
Which I
world
haven't
building.
The boy wears a corset.
Yes. So,
Is it snatched?
Makes him happy.
It's not hurting anything. It's probably fine.
It's like, you know what? We can let him have that.
before we
pick our
fully
battle.
go, Shanae, do you want to promote, anything at all?
Yeah. We are currently on hiatus, but you can check me and Kayla out on Spells and Storycraft, where we will be returning sometime soon with some more episodes of Star Bottled. We have finished our refill period where we have gone through and played all of our previous episodes, and we are going to get back on the horse and start making new content. This is Sinfull Pangea is a fucked up campaign in a very different way than Star Bottled is.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's worth a watch.
very, very different kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Really is.
Kayla, anything else? Would you like to promote anything?
Yeah, you can find me on Star Bottle when we start that up again. When the stars align and schedules are perfect, we will eventually be back on this channel for Evil Cage. And you can also find me on Ladybug's Tavern. Big ditzy fae creature. Solving mysteries in the 1920s. There you go.
Sarah?
This is my only streamed campaign right now, so this is it. I'm in all of those other Discord servers, but not in any campaigns at the moment besides this one.
Oh, wonderful. Well, as it was said, Sinfull Pangea, Evil Cage is currently on hiatus. I know my games that I run, all 5 of them.
One day the stars will align once more.
Yes, thank you for watching this episode of Sinfull Pangea on the Distance Complex, where it's my channel and not yours. I did steal that from Trixie Mattel, in case anyone is asking, and, remember, my wonderful little children, I hope you had a sinful time.
We love you.